Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So it's away we go then.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Now he's off and running. Pele. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Maldini.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rashford.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is a little undercooked. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Rijkaard is herring after that one. Zanetti.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Now it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. He's got away. Well, that pass isn't the best.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Romario.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Oh, and Romario!
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Rashford is flagged offside. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gattuso. And Donatoni.
Romario.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's been shifted off it. Makaleli. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Can he spark a counter here? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Makaleli.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Roberto Carlos ready to try one.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi, he is through here. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pass somewhat off target. Donatoni. Aims beyond the defence. Rashford will... He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gattuso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Villa. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer. And it's Romario. Rijkaard. And Poland now can counter. Well timed, excellent interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Pelé. And he's heaved it away.
Added time.
Rijkaard. Donatoni. Makalele makes the interception. That's an imaginative pass. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The goal scorer for
Another moment of magic, a real
Number
wow
22.
moment.
And how easy did he make that look?
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first
Just a
half?
quick reminder
Barcelona
today,
really
please
have
refrain
looked
from
very
talking
good in
outside the
transitions,
stadium.
so I'll
Thank
be
you very much for
expecting
your
more of the
cooperation.
same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Poland. Number 7, Gattuso.
Here's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field is
Barcelona
number 4,
carrying a
Roberto
one-goal
Carlos.
lead. Oh, well measured. Donatoni. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, there's the clearance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Neymar. Goes for the shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's gone for a throw-in. Works it forward. Zanetti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Donadoni. Oh, important interception. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Skims what... Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Zanetti. And it's Roberto Carlos. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely shaped ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Could move up a gear here. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that's going right the way across. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that was nowhere near his best.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great vision. Now it's Messi. Romario picks it up out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution for Poland, number 11, Romario. Number 19, Messi.
Rijkaard.
Number 5, Donadoni.
Zico.
Number
Great ball, and he's in
21,
here.
Rashford.
Roberto
Coming
Carlos
on the field,
showed plenty of zest in
number
getting to the
18,
ball, but couldn't quite
Batistuta.
sort it out.
Number 10, Hazard. Number 8,
Yamal.
Zico. Number 44,
That's been intercepted.
That was well played,
Substitution
well
in
stopped.
progress.
And he's there to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Poland really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos is
There will
one of
be
the
1
key
minute
ingredients
added
in the
time.
team's attack. Odo has a look and plays it forward. And it's Batistuta. Foot in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen
I'm
today then,
afraid to
Jim?
tell you
Well,
that
that
we
was
were
a hard-fought
expecting
win
traffic to be
with
heavy.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Threads one in, turns and goes back. Great ball. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Messi concedes a free kick for that. Raul, played out to the right.
He's being urged to shoot. That's a decent clearance.
Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard
Was in no mood for any of that.
and it's De Bruyne. Now it's Raul.
He might be in.
Raul!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
probing pass. They're urging him to... He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now, and leading. Thuram. Zubimendi.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pullet aimed beyond the defence. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zubimendi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard. Looking to play him in. Swept in. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. Albert Ferrer. Rijkaard. Now Zubimendi. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. This is promising. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's an imaginative pass. Azar. Zubimendi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Azar. He's had it taken off him. Odegaard. De Bruyne. Now Zubimendi. Thinks one through. Pullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his team...
There's the shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi is offering.
And the first half is done. We can review the first half.
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento las normas de seguridad que pueden ver en el marcador. Cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Albert Ferrer. Saliba. And that's put paid to a promising move.
He's got away.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gravenberg.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to get it away.
Thuram. And now they can spring out of defence.
Roll in acres of space out wide. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Saliba
Sends it crossfield.
Roberto Carlos
Kept his eye on it.
and he's there.
De Bruyne. Defending was strong and firm. And he's had a hit!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, Messi. El dorsal 22, serán
good looking ball.
sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 21, Ibrahimovic.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Azar. That's Rijkaard. And it's Azar.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Played out towards the right wing.
Messi.
Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi
Going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Oh, they can break here.
O'Shea.
Looking for the run.
That is a great pick out.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The changes then in quick succession.
El dorsal 24, Villa. serán sustituidos.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Showing great feet there. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Yamal.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It's a pretty loose pass. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Has another go! Rijkaard finds himself offside. And it's Makalele. Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That has not gone well. Nice looking ball. Howson spots it and intercepts. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard. Serginho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Spread it left. Hazard. He is through. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pass somewhat off target. And Messi! Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
The action has already started.
Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back.
And Messi!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cannavaro with the clearance.
He's had a shot!
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pelé. They get a throw in. Lam.
And here's Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Maldini is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It'll be a throw-in.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Out to the left it goes.
And it's Kaka. That has been slung wide.
And that's a throw-in.
That's a cute ball. Goulet. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Roberto Carlos.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Messi.
A player who needs no introduction. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
And it's Lam. And here's Iniesta. Cruyff could try cutting inside here.
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Here's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Now it's Messi.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Trife! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next...
He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Arda Güler.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good-looking ball.
And it's Arda Güler. Lovely pass, but
Can he finish? Oh, it's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
that has been cut short. Iniesta looking to be a menace in the final third. Maldini. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaka. Baresi. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Lam, played into space. Kaka, over to the left. Can he get onto this? And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos.
Second period then underway. No way through.
Chiellini.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Cambio de jugadores.
Messi
Is behind this one.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal.
Messi!
well now it's
And again! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
that looks a decent.
It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And that was very necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Shevchenko. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that's well seen too. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23. El dorsal 20.
Marquinhos.
Iniesta.
It's an inviting looking
El
ball,
dorsal
that.
19. Messi.
Barcelona perhaps
El dorsal
contemplating their
3.
next change here.
Serán sustituidos por
Pullet.
el dorsal 21.
He's been
Ibrahimovic.
bundled over. That is a
El
foul.
dorsal 13.
No
El
second
dorsal
thought, a
7.
straight red card.
El dorsal 17.
Well, they are now a 9-man team. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Just too high.
Pullet has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Baresi gathers from the goal kick. Goulet is always looking to break lines. Messi. Takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he tries a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, that's been intercepted.
He can get that clear.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now it's Yamal.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Pele. He has found the way through. And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
It's their second corner of the game. Ibrahimovic! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. Chiellini
Tries to clear.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Yamal. Now this could be a chance. But he's made sure that's not getting through.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now there, can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. They have stolen level at the last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Hullet, well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
The final seconds now. Lam. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. It's Pele! Look at this. In he goes again! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And here's Shevchenko. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one.
Baresi.
And that will be the final act.
Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that the
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Nicked it back promptly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kaká.
And here's Neymar.
Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Messi, he is just caressing the ball. Goulet providing an outlet on that flank. Messi tries to pass it through.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That pass isn't the best. Thuram goes long. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Kaká.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's good play.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Arda Goulet.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, this could be a chance.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Messi.
He is through.
There's the shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Kaka is fouled. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Kaka. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That is good alertness. Played back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Neymar. And they've got a throw. And it's Makalele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he's not going to get any further than that. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Kaka. Oh, super ball! And he's lost his... It's Pele!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
And it's Kaka. Turan. Kaka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. Shevchenko looks to get on the end of this. Kaka. Looking for options for movement. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. Always going over the top.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
That's been cut out, well played. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Gattuso. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
So, third corner of the game.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona get their fourth corner.
Ball is over the line.
Opts to play it back.
Good chance here! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Iniesta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
18
then taking this chance to
será
turn to their
reemplazado
benches.
por El dorsal 7. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He won't be happy with that one. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And the pass is intercepted. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. And this is Pele. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's been slipped through. And this is Hullet. He's found a way.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. Kaká!
Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Kaká has it in a wide position.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
This might spell danger. And he's been shifted off it.
And this is Shevchenko.
Barcelona have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they...
Kaká! Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. And it's Kaká. Now he's got space here. Pelé
Gets into a good position.
and that is expertly dealt with.
Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Yamal tries from distance.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And smartly reclaimed.
Gattuso. Messi.
Yamal.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, played right into his path. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to equalise. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a...
Brazil get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello, everybody,
Will they
and
get the win they
welcome to
need to get their
today's
campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a newser of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kaká. Out to the left it goes. Tries to pass it through. He's cut it out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Now it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. And the shot! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, what a mistake! And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Thuram receives it in a wide position. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lahm cuts it out. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro. Hullet. He's got away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. He's had a shot! It's there! And there is his 30th goal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Great chance!
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Raul. Pelé tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender. And
Iniesta! Just off target.
yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Zanetti. Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Iniesta. And that could set him on his way. And this is Messi. And that was very necessary. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super ball! A heavy challenge. Messi. Great vision. That's been slipped through. And this is Drogba. Decent chance! He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
2 added minutes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Brazil are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Zanetti. They get a throw in. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. He's in plenty of space here. Drogba. Raul. So what can they make of this? Now it's Pelé. Oh, sweet feet. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Zico.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Cruyff. It's played through for him.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. More and more pressure on the ball here. Baresi is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending.
And this is Drogba.
Cannavaro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Cruyff. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's gone for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Pele.
Turan.
Coming on to replace him is...
That's a little off target.
11,
Can he get on the end of this?
Substitution.
And he can clear it away. David Villa.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He can get that clear.
Threads one in. Plenty to aim at here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Pass is just off target.
Macon Rachazima?
Surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That has been cut short.
And now the breakaway. Looking for the run.
Zanetti.
Raul.
Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, such a clever touch.
Pull it.
Baresi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Cruyff. Zanetti with a definite foul there.
No second thought, a straight red card.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.